Hey, Sonia Watts. How you doing? Hey, good evening. I made it in here. I want to say hi to everybody real quick. Let me see. Sonia Watts. How you doing this evening? Capri, Dee, Carissa, Ellen, Andrian, Tasha Washington, Lisa Taylor, Gloria Bates, Dana, Diane, Peggy Toe. I'm going to call you Peggy. I'm having trouble with my internet and it just snapped on. So my phone was doing some stuff. I see that you called and I got your message. And we're going to figure that out. I knew somebody was going to say I didn't get my gift. uh, Asor, how you doing? Good afternoon to you. I'm going to share with you guys something today. I thought I would have it ready, but I don't have it all the way together, and I do want to speak to one other person. So I do got an announcement to make about the California City Boys. So you guys, if you want some information, stay tuned because I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to give it to you today because I just told you. I thought it was I thought it was my internet, but I had the carpet people over to the house to clean the carpet and they unplug everything. I didn't know what I was doing, trying to plug everything up. So I'm a little frustrated right now. Um Sharon Simpson, how you doing, Candy? Cherise, Zan, there's my girl Zan Rowland. How you doing? Monty is in the house. Shawana, there she is. Sherry Manning, Tori, Lashika, Ruby Turner. How you doing? Um uh the OGs in the house. Because I know every last one of you, KMB, Canetta, Bonita, Salvir, 66 Dorothy Pruitt, Tina Powers, Blessings Flowing, mm-hmm. Massey is in the house, Miss Angels, Evelyn, Barbara Salisbury, Jackie, how you doing? Melissa, Jessica, Summer Moore, Miss Tina, how you doing, Miss Tina? Sierra, how you doing? She says she's a newbie. Make sure everybody say hello to Sierra. How you doing? Natalie Price is in the building. BJ, Mildred, Queen News. How you doing, Queen News? Lily, Tina Jackson Snuggles, Cynthia Green, Regina Canty, Rue. I think I'm almost 5 minutes in there. Truth Coming to Light. Teresa Anderson, Maya Jackson is in the building. Gigi, Elaine Bruner done gave a super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. It'll come up in a minute. Thank you, Elaine. We're going to have to do a super chat. Super chat. Ellen, Maya. Okay, I got all of y'all. So, QQ Johnson is in the building. How you doing? Lavina, Team Cherry is in the building. These little boys didn't deserve any of this. Okay, so call you anytime. All right, we're gonna work that out. Because I don't have to go to work tonight, but I definitely tired as heck. Man, you guys. Okay, we're gonna go on ahead and get started. First of all, I know I have to give a shout out to Nora's Authentic Designer Handbag. Thank everybody for showing up. Thank you, Elaine Bruner, for the super chat. Thank you, Karma Coated Diamonds. Elisa is in the building. I still don't see it. It must have came up. I haven't seen it yet. Oh, there it is. Right there. There we go. Thank you, Elaine, for the super chat. She said, I'm going to help. I'm going to help. Girl, I am going to help. Thank you for the super chat. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on with my internet. I was like, did I pay the bill? And I'm thinking, did I pay the bill? I can't remember if I paid the bill. And then something said, go check the TV. So I went and checked the TV, and the TV got cable. So I'm like, it must be the wires or something. So your girl don't know nothing about no wires. I know a little bit, but I don't know that. Anyway, 5 minutes till time to come on. I was plugging some stuff up. Everybody's like, it's just a plug. No, it's more than that. Uh, Over here, it's more than that. But I was plugging some stuff up, and my son had told me one time, make sure the light's not yellow or something, and it was yellow, and I remember that. See how some things come back to you. Anyway, Elaine, thank you for the super chat. She said, I'm gonna give another one. Thank you, Elaine. Girl, Elaine said, I'm going to bless you, girl. I am going to bless you. And I need it too, Elaine, to be honest with you. I need a blessing. I need anybody to think of me today because it was a hard day today. Thank you for the super chat. When I say it was hard, it was hard. Elaine said, I'm going to give another. Girl, you going to be my best friend now. You tripping. Thank you, Elaine, for the super chat. She said, I'm going to give another one. Thank you, Elaine, for the super chat. You don't need to do that. But I thank you anyway. Yes. Everybody's like, let's do a super chat dance. Okay, well, we're gonna have to do one. She said we're gonna have to do one. We're gonna have to do it. I got some news to share with you guys. So hold on, let's do this our little super chat dance because I'm kind of trying to be in a good mood, but I'm gonna share something with you. Hold on. I don't know if I can share it. Hold on. Because I need to. Soups. Can y'all hear it? Can y'all hear it? Super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Super chat. Elaine Bruner coming through the window, kicking down windows, knocking out doors. Thank you, Elaine Bruner. Super chat. Super chat. Super chat. We're not gonna worry about it, you guys. We thank you, Lord. Release. Shake it up. Shake it up. Stir the pot, stir it out. Stump it out. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, Elaine, how beautiful. Yes, she is nice, isn't she? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Come on, you guys, come and dance with me. Put two more done came in here. Triple sevens in the house. BJ, Mary's in the house. Thank you guys for coming in and joining us today. Always is not a dull day here in this chat. We're in the boardroom, but we're in the conversation room. So we're gonna do some conversating today. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I hope you guys had a good day. She said, won't he do it? Release, 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 release. Oh, I feel good when I think about the Lord. And I told y'all the story about when you tell him to release. Things start changing. Things start changing. You be like, what the heck is going on? Thank you, Elaine, once again. She said, I'm blessing you, girl. Thank you for the super chat. Super chat. Y'all come on and dance with me. Because guess what? Your girl been busy. Ah, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Release, release, release. Y'all need to try that if you haven't tried it before. And I'm not telling God to release my blessings because he already released it. But some of us do not know what that means. So for the newcomers and the new family that's up in the building, let me tell you, hey Brown Sugar, thank you, Brown Sugar, for the super chat. And and all I see is Elaine, and then Bruner and Elaine, and these things is coming on in there. Thank you for the super chat. But I see you on the board. There you are, Brown Sugar. Let me put your name down here. So, because when I get to rambling, I get to forgetting stuff. And then people get mad at me. They say, oh, she's just so rude. No, I just, I have memory loss to things that just recent things that happened years and years and years ago. I can remember all that stuff. It's just hard for me to remember stuff like today and yesterday and 5 minutes ago. But something to do with what happened when you have an aneurysm. But in God good. Maybe sometimes I don't have to remember it. Hey, I'm too old to be trying to remember stuff like that. But it's all good. I love the Lord, and I hope everybody else in here do too. Some things been going on the California City boys case situation. I know everybody's been running around getting information, but I'm gonna tell you something. And I'm glad Asor is in the building. I like that boardroom setting up nice. Thank you. I like it. Now let me tell you something. And please do not go nowhere, Asor, because you know what? I tried to tell you something, but I got some information, but I'm not gonna give it today, but I want you to hear a little bit because you know you had we had a discussion before and you gave your input and I was like and I had said something to everybody but everybody didn't believe me, but I'm gonna tell you guys something. Your girl be on it. I'm gonna tell you something. And somebody said, well, the OG is in the house. You guys remember when I sir came on the platform, people was like, the OG is in the house. Well, guess what? We, our family, we got an OG too. But our OG, oh, I better share. I better save it. I better save it. Hold on. I got so much to share. I'm going to be rambling. I don't want to give it out. Check your PayPal. Curlin, you done gave a PayPal. Thank you for the super chat, Curlin. Thank you. I haven't been checking the PayPal. She said, Maya said, come on. This is the conversation room, Maya. We gonna conversate about it. But anyway, so you guys know, and Ellen said, I'm still gonna be giving it to you. Thank Ellen, you all up on the board with Brown Sugar. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming in and kicking it with your girl. Now, normally somebody had came to me and I felt kind of bad because I've been going, hey, we got warriors in every state. We got warriors in every state. I ain't lying. And so this person called me up and she said, SP, don't we got somebody in California? I said, we got a lot of people in California, but I don't know if anybody know, you know, what, they ain't reached out. They kind of just like us in the dark, right? Yes, please make sure everybody hit that thumbs up because I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna share something with you, and it's gonna make you go, "Oh, I ate up." Are you guys ready for this? You guys gonna think I'm lying, and I'm not. So anyway, hey Sheila, thank you for the super chat. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? We got warriors all over the United States, okay? Don't ever get it twisted. You just got to make those calls and say, hey, what's going on? You know, da 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 da, ba da 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 do 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 do, and it do what it do. So I thank the Lord above, but we got some information that we're gonna share. We got a warrior that lives. I don't want to say exactly where this warrior lives, but they live so close that if one person sneezes, our warrior will say, God bless you. In one of the family houses of this case, did you guys hear what I just said? Did you? I know y'all didn't hear what I just said. I know you guys didn't hear what I just said. Come on. Come on. She said, I'm going to keep you on the edge. No, no, no. I saw, no, no, no. I said, we got a warrior that's this close. It's almost like gorilla glue. That's how close they are. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? To the West family. Oh, yes, yes, we do. And I've been on the phone yesterday with our warrior. Yes, I did. And she's a COGIC too. Hey, double blessings. Did you hear what I just said? And she's, oh, God's child said, spill it. Guess what? And I got it all recorded too. When I say, if they sneeze, our warrior will say, God bless you. Did you hear what I just said? I don't want to get, I only reason why I will not tell you guys the exact place is because if people will hurt children, they will hurt anybody. Did you guys? Yes, we got boots on the ground. Yes, we do. But there's some things you guys don't know, and I'm gonna share with you. But I want to share with everybody. So I've been making a little commercial. She say, HL says, share the news. And I'm gonna tell, I'm gonna and you know, sometimes, you know, right now, Triple said SP, don't release that information. I know. I don't want to get nobody hurt. But I promise you, I got no reason to lie. I'm not gonna go to HE double hockey stick for nobody. Not even you guys. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm telling you right now. But I promise you what I'm telling you is true. They go, and our warriors say, God bless you. And I love it. I love it. I love it. So the information that I'm going to share, yes, Dee Dee, COGIC, a COGIC. And I should say, elaborate, a COGIC, an OG, a COGIC. Anyway, we got some information that I want to share with everybody so that when you're trying to help out with the search and what's going on, that you have accurate information. So the information that I'm going to share with you, because the person that shared it with me, I've got the recording. Hold on. Hold on. But there's so much information that thank you. Thank you, SP Moss. I appreciate and love you, warriors. Thank you. We love you, Elaine. Um, we love you so much. The information while I was talking to her, there's other stuff in the conversation that I cannot uh let it get out. So I have to go into the audio and edit it or delete it or cover it up or something because it's giving some other information that's we have a privacy act going on, and especially when it's about kids, things of that nature. Hey, thank you, Eagle Golden Gate. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know why nothing's showing up on my board like it does. And PC's Prayness. Thank you for the super chat too. See you guys. Even though that I'm working hard, you guys, it's God's gonna give it to us. He's gonna give it to us. So you spoke to a fellow churchmate at the west of the West. No, no. You got it wrong. Let me see. Christine, you spoke to a fellow churchmate of the West. No. What I'm saying is, when I say Kojic, Kojic is all over the United States, and I'm Kojic. But it's almost just like, a unity of sisters and brothers that believe and of the same teaching, of the teaching. So we do kind of try to help each other out or whatever. Anyway, what I was saying was, and let me see what your question was. You spoke to a fellow churchmate, so they are a you know a God fearing person. Put it like that. Of the Wesses, not of the Wesses. Just they are God fearing. That's what I wanted you to know. But what you miss, Christina, I was trying to say that they are so close to the West. When I say close, I mean like this. They could be in Siamese twins. That's how close it is. You know what I'm saying? That she let me know some things. Couldn't let me know a lot of things because, and that's what I'm going to share with you, how odd some stuff is and some other things that was going on. But I know who's in there? Bonita talking about he not impeached yet. Oh, okay. So so just fast forward when get to that part. Thank you guys, you are right. If they are kids, they hurt anybody. Yeah, you're right. AV Watchmen United, we stand. Hey, 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 what we talking about? We talking about these California city boys that's missing, AV. And I'm glad you in here because we got boots on the ground right there, right in the same area as the West family. When I say the same, I mean the same. And I spoke to her to find out some information, and I'm going to share that information with you guys. Um, Let me see if I can pull up a little bit. If it says something, I'll just cut it off real quick or something. Oh, oh God. Let me chill. Okay, so let me tell you guys why you guys cannot find a lot of information. See, I need to take some of that stuff out because it'll just ooh, getting in trouble. Anyway, I'm glad that wasn't it, but it was close. Anyway, a lot of the information that you find, like on, like if you're trying to do a background check on people, and you're like, why are you not getting nowhere, or why is this messed up, or it's, like the numbers are wrong, or the addresses is wrong. You know why? Because the addresses are there on there wrong on purpose. Okay, their addresses on there wrong on purpose. So if you're trying to find them, you're not going to find them because they're hiding right there in plain sight. And it's funny to me how they done this already. They're talking to the lady, and I said, no, she said, no, they don't live there. They live there. And I said, oh. She said, I know. In her husband, the mama husband name Philip. I said, he sure is. Okay. Anyway, so we got some information, and it's going to enlighten you on knowing who's running what, who's running what. Because remember when I told you, you guys go back and look at that interview, and when she was like, she did something like this, and then he says no. Remember when I told you guys that? I, I don't see nobody saying anything to me. Hey, thank you, Elaine. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, go live this evening. Yes. Oh, he said yes. Okay. Remember when I told you that? Well, this is what's been said, that he seems to be like he's militant and he's running things. You know who's running things? The one that was like, this is why we didn't want to come outside and all this other stuff. That's who's running things. And you know why you can't find hardly too much on her? Hmm. I mean, you can't find hardly nothing on her. She might been from um, Mexico or something. I don't know. I just can't hardly find anything. But that's what we have to do. And that's why I'm kind of glad AV is in here, because um, you know, I always did not think it could be a possibility that the babies were sold or something of that nature, or taken for for a debt or something. Yeah, yeah. Kenyatta, if you look, he be talking, and she goes like this, and then he goes, no. I'm like, she's telling him, so he just says no, and then he goes to a whole different direction. She's running stuff. Maybe her down there is running things, and so he's all in game, he's into it with her. Because I could tell you one thing. Thank you, SB times three. Hey, SP and family, been missing in action but for a bit, but always rocking with you. I know you are. Glad to see you again. Thank you for the super chat. Anyway, it's going to be hard to get information because I don't speak Spanish. I can understand it somewhat, but I don't speak it fluently at all. I can only say bits and pieces. I can't even remember half of the stuff, like hello, goodbye, yes, no, thank you. Um, you know, count. I can count so much. I used to count all the time. So, but anyway, Angie Crooks, I believe he is the ringleader, Miss SP. No, no, Angie, he's not the ringleader. I believe she is. I believe, you know what? Think about this, Angie. She did not come out the house at all to look for those kids. Could it been you loving these kids better than you love our kids or whatever? She jealous mother or mad that he loving on the other kids or whatever. So I was watching, and I think it was AV Watchman went out and he interviewed a guy that was in the neighborhood at one of the apartments that he used to live at, Trezell and his family. And I loved getting that information. Some people may not think it was good information. I believe it was very, very good information. Why? Because we need to know what kind of lifestyle living or what did they used to do and did they go out? And the guy was saying no, they shun away from people. They wouldn't open up their door. They didn't let the kids out at all. The kids had to talk to the kids that they had through the window, and it was almost like in prison or something, but they were just, you know, so that tells me they're hiding from for some reason. Is it papers that you don't have? Is it money that you owe? Is it, but they've been like that. People don't live like that just to live like that. They live like that if they're in hiding. And remember, as Source said, people go there to they don't go there to kill, they go there to go chill. You know what I'm saying? So now we understand why he wanted that house so bad. But um I'm gonna try to drop a little, a little notification, letting you guys know that I'm gonna be working on it tonight. I'm gonna be working on it tonight, and then tomorrow I've got one more person that I need to call and try to get in touch with. Actually, I got 6 people to call. I got 6 people to call, but usually when you have 6 people, you might get one, but sometimes you don't. I done called 50 people before and not got one. So pray that I get a hold of one, and so I can have more than just what she told me, because some people be like, that ain't nothing. But anyway, nevertheless, um so tomorrow, I know we usually don't come on Thursday, but tomorrow, you guys give me time so that I can try to reach out to these people tonight and work on that. And then we can drop it tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you have your paper and your pencil or your pen together, because you can write this in pen because it's the truth. I'm going to tell you right now, ain't nobody going to be able to tell you nothing different because I got receipts. Um, so we're going to drop that tomorrow at 5 p.m. Central Time. If I don't get in touch with the person that I need to, we're going to drop it anyway. But just give me enough time to get it all together, because I've done work 16 hours back to back, back to back. And I'm tired and I'm drained. And it shows. And I like to see if the neighbor's video shows anybody going to the backyard and tampering with the crime scene. And did you guys see that they have boarded up? AV News crew was over there this morning, and they've boarded up the whole house. When I say they boarded, the California city boarded up the whole house. They paid for it. They boarded up the whole house. Yes, Miss Angel. Self-care is very important. That's what I'm going to do. And okay, so now think about this. I want to know what's in the yellow and black tote in the yard. We need you full alert. Yes. SB times 3 from a peas nurse to another. I feel you, SB girl. And you know them kids be like, it looks abandoned now. It looks abandoned, but you don't want people breaking in, You do not want people breaking in, messing, and tampering with things that they're going to need. AV put a cam on house. Oh, he did? Okay. I hope to God this isn't going to be a cover up. There was a reason, I was thinking to myself, I'm like, why would the family put, I mean, I know you guys say you love these kids, but you know what? Love is an action word. Did you guys know that love is an action word? Action. Look it up. So it's got to show. It can't just be because you said it. It's an action word. For reading my comment, what's that? I hope to God this isn't going to be a cover up. Oh, no. Hey, this is SP.
Hello, Leslie. This is Sharon Simpson.
Hey, Sharon. How you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I wanted to share some information about when that man, Ava, I think it was Ava, he went out there, when he went out there and seen that other over there at the apartment where they used to live.
Uh-huh.
And he talked to that man.
Mm-hmm.
And that man said that the kids didn't even come out of that apartment. They hardly ever seen them little boys.
Right.
And also he was working at a place that at where they give sell juice or make, and he would bring some juice home and give to the neighbors and stuff. And he took and knocked on the door to give them some juice, and they wouldn't take it.
Right.
Also, he said that when he parked his vehicle, he wouldn't park in his parking place. He would park out back.
Right. Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. And I probably didn't catch everything, and I probably need to go back over the video and see what all he did say. But yeah. Yeah. And that's see, so what I'm saying is there, this is something that's probably been they've been like maybe planning and hiding for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah. And too, with them locking up, the policemen locking up, putting boards on the windows on the house.
Mm-hmm.
There's got to be evidence of them kids being in that house. There's got to be.
Yeah.
Because there's a reason why they done that.
Yeah.
I don't believe it's what to keep from them busting the windows out, because they sure wouldn't worry about that.
Well, yeah, people were busting windows, and just like in every case, when people quit saying the child's name, everybody moves to the next case, and then people that are still angry and mad because their child or their nephew or their grandchild is not here anymore. They just waiting for time to just go burn it up or whatever, or maybe the family might burn it up or something. You know what I'm saying? People do it all the time.
And when I've seen pictures of them playing, of the kids are playing with each other, and the dad's playing with them, and you couldn't hardly see the little boys.
Right.
And like you say, maybe mom was jealous because he was playing with them little boys and not with their biological kids.
Right.
And maybe she was jealous, or something like that. Something had to go wrong with the family, personally.
Right. But yeah, you
Do you
never
ever
know.
think maybe that the other kids might have hurt them other than them little boys?
They could. Everything's possibility. They could.
Done something to them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but we really ain't been looking at this mama that sitting there talking about we're going through it. You're going through what? You didn't even come outside, woman,
I know she
and
didn't
look
even
for the
help look
babies.
for the kids. Right.
She did. Let me
I
tell
mean,
you something. That right there blew my mind, especially right after we were talking about that. My dog got loose. I went outside with no shoes and no coat. So she didn't come outside at all to look for those kids. She did not. Talking
no.
about, we're going through.
And he didn't really look for what you say look for him either.
Well, no, he went, I think,
Like
and everybody has their own opinion, but my opinion was I think he went through the the motions so his phone can ping so he can say, see what I did? Yeah, I did that. I did this, I did that, you know.
yeah.
But at least he went outside and didn't say, oh, I went and looked and he didn't do anything. At least he went outside. She sat down. And then he
Yeah.
also said when he came back home, he also said he went in the house. He said, I went in the house and me and my wife, we looked and I told my wife, we need to call the police. He never did go back in the house. So, okay,
No,
he
yeah.
had to probably call her and say, I think we need to call the police because he did not go in the house.
Did you see there too that man took a picture and he said he seen a piece of chalk?
Right, right, right.
So, wonder where the chalk come from.
Well, it probably already was there. So thank you, Elaine. Thank you for the super chat.
I probably overlooked it. Yeah. I don't know, but it's awful fishy. I mean,
It's all
I don't
fishy.
understand. I don't understand why they. And I was thinking too. Look at where Braylon. They questioned the mom and the mother and the mama. Okay, they took him down at at the station. How come they're not questioning the mom and dad of this?
Right.
It doesn't make sense. It does not make sense at all. They're not even involving them in this.
Right. Right.
And everybody's looking for them. I mean, everybody.
Right.
Everybody's concerned, in the whole nation, in the United States. Because we love the babies and we want to find them. We want to know what happened.
Right. Exactly.
And we will, and someone will find
well,
out.
I think, when the case, and I just need everybody's opinion on this. Usually when we take it to the street, it start getting messy. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's what we got to do.
Yeah.
We're taking it to the streets now.
Yeah, and I believe that one guy will find out. And that private investigator, is that who it is?
Yeah. Bill Garcia.
Yeah. I believe he will find out.
No, I don't believe so. Because okay, so here's my thing. I believe that those kids are not even in the United States.
I think the same thing. I just believe they sold the money, so their kids for the money.
Yeah, Max. I did not believe that before, but now I'm putting it that it could be that those kids were so, because think about it. Okay, so they have two boys, and well, biological boys. One of their biological boy has black hair, and the other biological boy have red hair. And when I say red, I mean it's red. And I'm like, oh my goodness, his hair is so red. I mean, it's naturally red. So mom don't have red hair, dad don't have. I know it, it can pass, and it could be your grandparents and all this other stuff. And it could be, and he could be the daddy. I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know. And do we know that these kids was they born in the United States? Or okay, you give me two kids and I give you two kids, or whatever. We don't know. But one of the kids do have red hair, and it just looks kind of, you know, but they could be his kids. That's just something I was just thinking about. Anyway, because with her being a Spanish descent, it could be from her because I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe she's a Mexican, isn't she?
Yeah, she's from, yeah. But if you go back over that interview, if you guys go back
Yeah.
over that interview and really look, see who's really is in charge. She's in charge. Mama's in charge.
Yeah.
She's in
Yeah.
charge. When she say something, he jumps on the bandwagon. If she say we look, he says yeah we look, and he said if she says no, and then he says no, and then she say well I I think because they were talking about how Ryan Dean think they did something, and she says I would feel the same way, and he says exactly I would too. Everything that she say, he jumps in there because she runs it. When she did like this, she told him no, like, and he said no. I said, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
I think this, he ain't running that. Now she trying to let him be, and she probably using that talking about you supposed to be this man, you supposed to be this man. Somebody came to me, and I'm not gonna say the name. We were talking, and they said, SP, something happened to one of the kids on an accident, and so they vowed to, you know, take care of the other one, because if you take care of one, or if I take care of one and you take care of one, or hurt one and I hurt one, we can't tell on each other. We both gonna go to jail or something. And I said that's kind of crazy. I didn't tell the person that told me that, but think about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything is possible.
Yeah. It's something to do with money. I believe it.
I do too. And I do
I do.
believe that it was planned. It was planned.
Yeah. They done it before they moved into the house.
And you know what? Because I was telling everybody, and I know some people was like, you don't know what you was talking about last Monday. You was on there. I don't know if it was the young lady that called in and was like, no, SP, you're wrong. The houses down here, they go for that. And if they wanted to pay extra, $60,000 extra, they would pay 60,000. I said, that don't make sense to me to pay $60,000 extra for it. Well, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. And I got people calling me because I had to block some people because they done got mad. They done got mad because I said it don't usually work like that. They do appraisal on the house and they tell you what the house is worth. They're not gonna really tell you go ahead and pay $60,000 more and give you a loan. Now you can put your $60,000 on top of it. Then they give you a loan for the 132, but they don't give you the
Yeah.
loan for no 198 for $132 house. So they probably put down a 60,000, but you wanted that house so bad. Why? The people that's getting mad at me, get mad all you want. I've got an opinion too, but my opinion is over here. And the thing about it is, there's something strange about why you wanted that house so bad. People was like,
And
you were
why
off topic. You were off topic. The young lady, and I don't know who it is, but I had to block her. And anyway, she turns around and says, we don't even know if that is really your car that you was driving. Now you see what I have to
what?
deal with.
Yeah.
She said, we don't even know if that's your house. That's a Photoshop. That's not even your house.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
So you know what? I wanted to say something so bad to the young lady. She texted to me. She texted. Let me read the text. I wasn't gonna give it no attention, but I'm gonna give it some attention because I had to block it. I had to block the young lady. Maybe when I block it. Uh, anyway,
Weren't you worried about what the value of what she paid for the house? How much they paid for it?
she said. She said, that's not even your house that you're in over there. Yeah, it is. Did she not know? Oh my goodness. Anyway, nevertheless, and then she says, you probably live in an apartment. I'm like, she texts me all of this. I mean, she literally went and got the phone number to text me and stuff. So why were you talking about the price of the house anyway? Because I wanted to. Because it was Monday.
Yeah. You just couldn't understand why they were upset.
I know somebody fell off the short bus without a helmet. I don't know. Anyway. There's people been calling in. I'm gonna give somebody else a chance to get on in here.
All right, I'll get back in the chat. I love you. I'll talk to you later. I love everybody.
Okay, I love you
God
too.
bless y'all.
God bless.
All right, later.
Later, Gator. Somebody said, please allow me some time to chime in. Oh, go ahead, chime on in. But you ain't finna cuss me out. Is that you might call from a different number? Cause here we go again. Hey, this is SP. Who's calling?
Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, give me 1 second. I just have to. Okay, I gotta pause the video. Okay, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, it's Barb from Canada, and I've been watching this story from day one. And I'm really amazed at what AV Watchman just came across. I don't know if you watched this video where all of a sudden there's chalk in the backyard and there's chalk marks in the backyard.
Right.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I seen it.
So I'm wondering, would that not be a good idea to forward those videos to the police department?
Well, I'm pretty sure they're watching and they already took all the photos, so they know what it looked like before. So having chalk marks now is just somebody just doing some stuff, you know.
Well, what I was wondering, because I heard they're not monitoring YouTube. So they may be watching it, they may not be. But I'm wondering if he or someone in his family or someone close to him went there at night and did that to try and throw people off, like AV said.
Well, they can do what it's yeah, they could, and you're right. And you know, they can do whatever they want because it's their property.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and they could have and you know what? And you're right.
That would be tampering with the crime scene.
Well, it's their property.
They cannot go there and add chalk to the sidewalk that wasn't there before the crime. That's tampering with the crime scene. Even if it's their property, they cannot do that. They're not allowed to go back there. They've been told, I guarantee you, they've been told they cannot return to that home while it's under investigation.
Well, I hope they told them that, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Because remember at one time, one of the neighbors said that they had returned early one morning to get some things, and when nobody assisting them, they went in the house.
Yeah. I think when the police came back the second time with the search warrant, remember they went in with a gun? I think that's when it became a crime scene. Because whatever they found in the backyard sent them back there for a second search of the house.
Oh.
They found something that made them go back.
Right. Right.
That's when it became a sealed crime scene. I'm guaranteeing it. They're not. That's why you're not. Well, I don't think you're seeing them there because they don't feel safe. But I don't think they're allowed to go back there.
Right.
I'm also wondering if the neighbor has video, because someone said he may have gone there to the middle of the night. He may have gotten rid of the bodies on the 19th after they dropped off the kids in the middle of the night. So I wonder if he has any video of him leaving that location in the middle of the night.
Well, he got.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just first a thought.
But yeah, you have to ask. Yeah, that is, and you have to ask AV how much video coverage do they have, and because he can answer that question. You know.
Yeah, and I agree with you. I personally think she lost her temper, did something, and now he's trying to cover up. Now, so please put the pressure on them. I'm sure one of them's going to break. Yeah. They didn't look very strong in that sense, you know?
Yep, exactly. And one of the pressures is taking their biological kids. But
absolutely,
if she did do something, you know.
It's sad, isn't it?
Yeah. It's very
just
sad.
Two little gorgeous little babies, eh? They're so cute.
Yeah.
Well, we'll pray for them either way. Whether they're here or in heaven, we'll pray for them.
Mm-hmm.
And God bless you guys for all the work you're doing.
God bless.
It's amazing how you guys have come together and you're working so hard at solving this case. You guys are amazing.
Well, I don't know how much of a solving. I'm pretty sure sometimes, things like that can happen. But putting information out there so the people that's down there have accurate information is, what we can do right now. Because I seen last night they were on a goose chase, and I was like, "What the heck is going on?" I said, but they're following every lead. But I was like, I'm out. But you know what I'm saying? So giving them some accurate information can help them figure out their next move,
I think with AV Watchman on the ground doing that research, and then you're doing the follow-up research of actually finding out what you can find out behind the scenes, between the two of you, you're doing a bang-up job, I'm telling you.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. You guys have a great day, and I wish you guys can find them sooner rather than later.
Yes.
I did try to contact, what is it, Adventures? What is it? They go to lakes and they look for bodies.
Oh.
And they look for cars. What are they? Adventures. I was just watching them.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, I was sending them a message saying, can you look into it? Because I know there's body of water in that area. Mm-hmm. But even if they can't make it to that location, if they know somebody, or if you guys know somebody that has sonar that can actually go to those bodies of water and check them.
Right.
It's a tough situation, and I wish you guys the best.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Ciao.
Alrighty. Bye-bye. Oh, she says, please allow me to chime in for 1 minute of your time, SP. Go ahead and call in. 2785. Somebody else is calling. Hey, this is SP.
Yes, I was calling. I got in on this later, and I wanted to know when did the older kids go on their vacation, And were the smaller two kids, were they even seen that day when they took them on their vacation?
No, they wasn't. They what the two smaller kids was not seen. Well, here's the thing. It was only but I'll take that back. And this is what I need to let everybody know. There were 4 kids seen getting in the van. But here's the thing. We don't know what 4 kids those were. Okay? But it was only but 4. There was 2 kids not there.
Okay. And so when they went on their vacation, um, were the other kids with them when they,
No.
did they bring the other 2? So they didn't bring the other 2 kids. Okay.
He said he said on the interview, the adoptive father said on the interview, the reason why the other kids wasn't there is because they went on vacation and they kept the 2 little ones because they were too young, too little.
That's weird. Okay.
Yes.
And the other thing was weird to me. I'm pretty sure everybody already talked about it. Was when he said he was gonna go the other way, but it got too dark. I was like, that didn't make sense to me because most parents they don't care how dark it is. They're gonna go look for their kids.
Right.
Who stopped looking for their kids because it's gonna get dark? You never went that way to check.
Right.
And then for the mom not to even go look for her kids at all outside. Nobody even went to the back gate, because if they supposedly went through the back gate, wouldn't you go through the back gate to go look and see if the kids were down there somewhere? Run down through the back gate and look around out there and see what's going on.
Right.
And I was like, that'll make sense, because I know my daughter went out the house one time without me knowing, and I came out the restroom. She nowhere around. I run outside. I'm looking all over and asking people, "Did you see a little girl this high go this way?"
Right.
None of that happened. They didn't knock on no neighbors' doors. I mean, I would have been knocking. Did my daughter come over here or something? Nobody did any of that.
Right.
So that was strange to me, because that's not normal. Yes, if they already knew something had happened. I mean, you wrapped them presents, you threw them presents out the way and got up and then, running out the house. If even though he did go in his car, she could have ran out the back gate and looked around and see, because you would have seen if they came back. Hello?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah. So she would have been able to see if they came back, if she was like out there down toward that gate. So if they did come back to the house, she would have seen them walking back. So that's all I wanted to say, and find out any more information, because like I said, me and my daughter was talking about it, and she was asked why the kids didn't go on a vacation. So all right.
Yeah, okay. All righty.
Oh, go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Oh, nothing. I was looking at somebody's timing out a lot of people in HAIL, never they. Please, you guys don't time them out. I'm looking at what they said, and they ain't said anything. I don't know who's doing all that timing out stuff.
All right, Esky, thank you for taking my call.
All right, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Bye-bye. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh my goodness, my phone just fell down. That's gonna be something. I'm sorry. Everything is not working the way it is. Somebody must have blocked that person. Peggy Toe blocked them. Okay. All righty. Anyway, I was trying to find, somebody said read their message, but it's way up there and I can't find it. And that was Sandy or something said read my message, and I couldn't get it. Just 5 minutes of your time. Okay. No, I'm not. I wouldn't dare. Go ahead. 5 minutes of our time. Phone numbers in with 2785. Somebody else is calling in. Hold on. This is SP.
Hi, I just had one quick question. Discuss the video camera found in the window.
Right.
Do we know anything regarding that?
No. Maybe he put that. I know they said it had dust on it. So it
was older.
Right. It could have been there. It could have been there. And then that's why the police is like, how did the kids get out the backyard if we don't see nobody in the backyard?
Right, because they also have a light on the side of the house that's censored.
Right.
So you would have seen that light,
blink on and off. Well, you know what? In that video, it did blink on and off. The back light blinked on and off.
It did. I know the very back light came off and also the side did come off, but I'm wondering, does anybody have any information regarding, that video? The video surveillance from the window.
Well, the police would have it.
Yeah.
But they ain't gonna share it. They ain't gonna share with us.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yes. Because that would tell us a lot. Mama. What is it?
Yeah. All righty.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So somebody was saying something about the neighbor was saying somebody drove up in a blue car and they wanted to talk about that. Oh, here it is. Here. Okay, here you go.
Hi, SP. My name is Tiffany, and I'm calling from Chicago. And when I first read about this and heard about this, it hit close to home because I grew up in foster care. I got to get away from my mom. I was placed with foster parents, me and one of my siblings. It was a total of 4 of us. So we basically got split up into 2s. So me and my sister went into foster care. The woman basically kept us locked up in the basement, but since my sister was a lighter skin color than me, she let her out more. The woman used to beat me with a pop bottle, let us come out when DCFs come do their visits like everything was normal. So eventually we ended up going to our family. Our grandmother got custody of us. And we was young. We was about 10, 8, 9 when it all took place. And then eventually by the time our family got custody of us, we was about 11, 12. I'm the oldest. And I'm 33 years old today.
Okay.
But we eventually got placed with our family, and my grandmother got custody of us and raised us. But I'm listening to what's going on with this case, and I'm like, okay, they got custody of these babies. After they got custody of those babies and them DCFS workers or CPS workers stopped coming out making those visits, they could have did whatever they wanted to do with those boys. Right. And I've also been watching the videos that AV been posting. I want to know what's in the yellow and black tote because I have those exact same totes right now in my house. And those are some big totes. You can put some kid bodies in there.
Yeah.
And I'm just speaking from the heart and from experience, to be honest. They kept getting the checks from the state for having those kids, because I'm pretty sure, because when I was in DCFS custody, I was getting therapy and all types of stuff, even after we got placed. So I just find something wrong with not the biological parents, but the DCFS parents. I just find something wrong with their story, their body language, everything is just not adding up.
Yeah, it's not adding up. I was giving everybody the benefit of the doubt. Now I'm kind of swaying a little bit.
It's to me, I'm just like, it's not adding up. Like I watch other YouTubers like Candace Starr, like she do EPVs, and she did one, I believe, last night. And one of those babies spoke to her.
Oh.
Yes, one of those babies spoke to her last night, and Candace, what she's doing the EPs of the boys, but she don't want to make direct contact with the boys. But yesterday, one of those babies spoke to Candace, and you heard the baby voice clear.
Now you do know that this is a Christian channel, right?
Yes, I do, and I'm a Christian myself, but sometimes I do like.
Sometimes what? Come on, sister. Sometimes what?
I do believe in spirits like.
Oh, I didn't say that it don't exist, but our God tells us not to
believe in it.
No, he don't say don't believe in it. He tells us to don't be having dealings with them and doing all of that stuff, asking and going to them for answers. Go to him for answers. So what you're saying is our God can't help and answer, but then you'll go to something, because if it's not a spirit of God, then what is the spirit is? Now we ain't finna have church, but I can't be listening to it. Because it's tempting, because we want to find these kids, but you know what? Obedience is better than sacrifice.
Amen.
You know how many times I want to go and ask one of them a question or hear what they got to say? I do, but no, because you're opening up portals, and then I'm gonna share this with you. And I'm not picking on you or anything. I'm gonna share this with you. So I have a young lady right now that calls me time to time, and she asks me, why do these demons be haunting her and picking on her and her kids? And I mean she's going through it, and praying for her, and my husband praying for her, and other pastors praying for her, and praying in the house. We trying to, but I don't know what's going on. But you know what? Because you guys think, we was raised Ouija board and the horoscopes, and they gonna tell us some good. You know what? The only thing they can tell you is what our Father tell them, or whatever. But why would you want to go to a second party if it ain't? They lying spirits and that, and all kind of stuff, portals and stuff. Messing with that stuff, you guys. They were out there last night because it's something of that nature. But I tell you what, I tell people, you can go get it and you can tell me what they said, but I really don't even really want to touch it. But I'm just telling you, in Leviticus, it tells us to not mess with sorcerers, not mess with magic, witchcraft, and all. What do you think that stuff is? And the word psychic. What do you think that stuff is? You think that they can tell you better than God can tell you? If he knows how to give good gifts, don't you think he wouldn't tell you where them kids is if it's for us to know?
Yes,
we have to stay in our lane. But I tell you what, there's more people that's Christians that go that way. I know that. I seen it last night.
You're right.
I seen it last night, and I was like, I just was like,
And he did end up with nothing on a blank mission. You're right.
We can't, but I know, they're just going to everything that they can, but that stuff is, oh no.
Yeah, that's what I said. Him last night also, he said that he took a tip from someone, and they know he's gonna go check it out. So he said he was gonna stop taking tips.
And so like for me, why I can't listen to what you're saying? Because I'm still tempted. You see what I'm saying? So when you come on and say, hey, sister, now you're not helping me to stay away from it, because I did used to do my horoscopes and things like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I never, and I do know that the stuff is real. I know witches. I know them personally. They done told me.
I don't know.
Oh, I know some. I know some that told me that they were witches and taught me some things. So I know that these stuff do exist, and I know about spirits and stuff too, very well. But like I said, when a person is delivered from that, like say for instance, if I smoked weed, well, if I used to smoke weed and now I don't smoke weed, that don't mean I could sit in the weed house with you.
Correct.
See what I'm saying? So when I would so I'm just saying to you, I'm not bashing you for what you do or how you want to do it. But for me, I have to stay away from it because I don't want to, that I want to find these babies so bad, and then I want to go over there and see what they say. No, I don't want to know.
I understand.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stop doing it now. I know everything that I know.
Yeah, it's in Leviticus. You can find it. He tells us it's plain and clear. And we know that we love the Lord, but then we be like, oh, they telling us the truth. Yeah, they will. But yeah. And then when things start happening to you or your kids or whatever, and you're not understanding because you don't let a spirit in there because you're over there, listening to that stuff.
Right.
This private number calling me. I guess that's somebody calling me to cuss me out. I'm not so important to answer a private call.
All right. Thank you for your time, Ashley.
All right. Thank you. She said, I'm going to have to get off of here. So I don't bash nobody if that's what you do or something. But when I'm trying to stay away from it myself, you guys need to help me. Don't bring it to me because I'm telling you, we used to play with Ouija boards and stuff. Hey, this is SP.
Hey, how are you? This is Hungry Knowledge again.
Hey, Hungry Knowledge, how you doing?
Hey, I'm wonderful. I just wanted to put something on y'all's minds. I am a foster. I'm a foster mom.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And so.
Well, good. Well, thank you for doing, taking care of some babies for us.
No problem. These are big babies.
It's okay. Big, little. I mean, it's really hard to love on somebody else's kids. When I say hard, I mean the willingness is there, but sometimes some kids, you want to love them, and they've been they went through some things, and you just try to look over all of that and still love them because nobody else is.
Yeah, I think it's hard to love them if the passion is not there.
Right.
Because you get a lot of people that they do this for just the money. And to be honest with you, I mean, it's not enough money there for me to just do it for just the money. I just love kids. And being that I've been a foster kid before, I already been in those shoes and I know how they feel. So I rather help them than to hurt them. So I'm gonna say this: if I don't have a passion for it, I don't care how much money you pay. I've worked jobs that have paid really good money per hour, and I've hated the job. So a lot of them are getting in. They're getting into this for the wrong reason. So I would tell anybody, if you're getting in it for the money, then you don't need to get in.
Right.
Because it's more than that. It's giving up your time, giving up energy. I mean, you're making a lot of sacrifices, but sacrifice to help somebody else.
Exactly.
And so that's what I wanted to put out there. But I wanted to.
But you say it ain't no money in it, but is there some money in it? You saying it ain't enough money, huh?
No, I'm just saying for people to, because I know so many like old ladies that can't work no more, and they need to bring in some income.
Right.
And what they do is they might have a 2-bedroom or a 3-bedroom, and they might put a whole bunch of kids in 1 bedroom because they're trying to pile up on them chicks.
Right. Right.
I've seen that happen.
Yeah.
So what I say is not enough money. I ain't saying that you can't make any money, but I'm just saying for people to go so wild and crazy about it.
Right. Right. And they do. They get 5, 6, 7 kids.
Yeah, they pile them all up in one room. But see, my kids, because I got 2 teenagers, they got their own room. Because I feel like putting little kids, now if they were little kids, I might put 2 little kids in the same room, I might. But if they're teenagers, like 15 and 16, they need their own room.
Right.
Instead of just piling them in. So, basically, and to be honest with you, I ain't trying to brag, but I gotta brag. I treat them so good that they don't want to leave.
I know that. That's right.
And I give them allowances. And you don't hear that many foster parents get their kids allowance. Never. But you hear so many of them keep them in the house. They keep them in the house and don't let them go out, which is silly. You don't just make them stay in the house like that. And I hear how a lot of them make them clean up the whole house, deprive them of sleep, and that's breaking the law. That's under the law that you can't slave a child, you cannot deprive them of sleep. Yeah, but a lot of it goes unsilent. But I ain't just want to hold your time. I just wanted to kind of put something on y'all mind.
Not
like
all foster parents is bad, huh?
No, not all of them, but I'm saying from what I've seen.
Yeah, but most of them do it for money, though.
Yeah, I don't see that many good ones.
Right.
From what I've seen.
Right.
Because I had a cousin. My cousin named Irma. She dead now. She was my older cousin. And back when we was little kids, she had 6 boys. And the only way she would take kids in is if they were drug babies. Because you get paid more for kids that are like disabled or crack babies.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, and then she wouldn't take them. If they were normal kids, is what she called them, she wouldn't take them.
Right. And I wouldn't either. Because, like for like a crack baby, they cry a lot. They cry. And you got to hold them. And you can get $2,000-$3,000 a month on one child. Why would you want this child that gets into everything, that cry, wants his way, and all of this, and then you're only going to get $100 a month extra? He gonna eat that up.
Yeah, but see, what I'm saying is, but when she got him, she didn't do it for the right reason.
Right.
And what she did was she mistreated him.
Right.
And I feel like if I gotta get to a point where I gotta mistreat a child, I just ain't gonna do it.
Right.
Because that's wrong. And God look at everything you do.
Right.
And our people, they don't think about this. But I wanted to touch on too that case that's going on. What I feel. It's what I feel too.
Okay, what you feel?
I feel like that. I seen that video where I think the AV watchman dude was interviewing the neighbor at the previous apartment.
Yes. And
I noticed what the neighbor said. Well, he said a lot of stuff, but I'm gonna chime in on when he said that they never did even see them move out.
That what now?
He said that the neighbor at the Bakerfield apartment. He said that he never seen them move out. The adopted parents.
Right.
Yeah. I'm almost willing to think that maybe somebody in that house abused them boys and probably went too far with one of them to the point of death, and somebody panicked because now they're gonna have to explain it.
Right.
And I think that they did something to where if they where they killed them, possibly wrapped them up in plastic bags and possibly dropped them kids in the ground, but not in Bakersfield.
Girl, did you say killed them?
Yeah.
Okay. You from the South?
Yeah, I'm from Tennessee.
Okay. Because I heard what you call them, Dejanay say killed them. She said yes. You from the South. Okay. So yeah. I was thinking that too, like somebody, but okay, you can hurt one, but how can you hurt two?
Yeah, and I was gonna touch on that too, because I don't think you could abuse one and not abuse the other. In a way you can, in a way you can't, because the way I'm looking at it is like, first of all, you said it was hard for a person to love kids that's not their own. I don't think they really love them kids like that, being that those are not.
I know good and well they did.
I don't think so either, because that interview, I'm gonna tell you something. They didn't have no emotions, no concerns. No. And see, there was no kind of sense of urgency. No. And see, the way I look at it is, I would have been panicking, and it was a lot of inconsistencies with that whole interview thing. How he had his arms folded because he was defensive. He was in defense mode. The way he had his arms folded, and that wife, she was rocking back and forth like she was trying to keep herself together, like she was trying to hold her line straight. And that's what I picked up off them. Right. Another thing, they probably kept those kids separated so that the older kids won't have anything to tell in case they were asked. That's another thing to think about.
Right. Yeah.
Because it seemed like that they would have did it. Because I'm thinking about the neighbor said he seen about 4 kids. Now we don't know which 4.
Right. Don't know which 4, but we know the little ones are the little bitty ones, but there's another little bitty one, but we don't know which 4 it was. But I know that's what they're gonna say. Like, well, my oldest, when I share with you guys tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow, I will share this information with everyone, but I'm gonna try to get some more information tonight if it's not too late.
Okay. Before I go, I want to say another thing that everybody probably don't think matters, but it do.
Go ahead.
I want to know, because the mom said she was wrapping gifts and she didn't want them to see. So, first of all, if I'm wrapping gifts for kids ain't going to be nowhere in the house. They're going to probably be at an aunt's house or mama house somewhere. But they ain't going to be around. Because the kids can walk in at any time while she's rapping, right? Okay, so we base that on her logic. Since she said she was rapping gifts and didn't want them to see, that's why they put them on the porch, which I don't believe they was ever on no porch.
Well, if he told them to go on the patio and play with the chalk and he throwing wood, they didn't go past him, and he told them to stay out the dirt.
look here. The only wood that man was throwing was in his. Okay, let me go on to this next because we got a Christian child.
Yeah. Well.
This the one here that y'all probably think don't matter, but it do. I want to know if they even bought those two little boys some gifts, being that they came up missing before Christmas.
Right. Well, somebody, I don't know how true it is, and this is just a rumor, and I'll say it's a rumor or allegedly that they were supposed to have one gift per child, and they was clothes like some socks or something underneath the tree. That's it. That's it. But that's just a rumor. I don't know for that to be true or not. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, that's what was said, and I don't know how somebody would have known that or said that. I don't know, unless they went over
that. Is that for adopted kids, or is that for foster kids? Or you just talking
that
about,
was for the two little ones.
One gift?
Yep, and it was some clothes.
No, I ain't wrapping no clothes up.
Well, you know, for Christmas, every Christmas I would buy my kids 2-3 bundles of socks, 2-3 bundles of underwear and t-shirts and stuff, and I would wrap it because guess what? They know and you know what? I'll share that with you guys one of these days. I'll share one of our Christmas. We got it on video, and they'd be like some socks, some such and such. But you know what? I don't. One kid came to our house one day and he says, you guys got a whole bunch of socks and stuff. We have to wear mismatch, but you guys got socks galore. Because every year, 2 or 3 of your presents is going to be some socks and underwear. Because I don't want to ask you, do they got holes in them or they stained or whatever? Just take out the old ones and put the new ones in there. But that's the time that I will go ahead and replace them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now my kids do that with their kids,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I probably could see that, but I mean, I can't see that with no 3 and 4-year-old. I mean, when you think about it, okay, 3 and 4-year-old open up a present.
Give them some socks.
Okay, some socks, and some clothes. They're gonna be like. But then if they open up another gift and a toy in there, they're gonna be more excited about it.
Yeah.
I guess that's the way I'm looking at it. I mean, luckily I didn't have to wrap no gifts. Because I gave my foster kids $200 for Christmas.
Oh, 200?
Because
I want to be your foster kid.
Everybody be saying that.
Shoot, can you put in one more? $200. Girl, I don't give my grown kids $200. Please, not.
Because I figure they want to go out and buy what they want. They can just go buy.
Yeah.
I give them cash money and I give them gift cards.
Oh yeah, I'll do that. I'll give $50 to $100, but I ain't giving no more than that. For real. Because my kids is grown, and I feel like I did okay as far as Christmas, for them. So now it's their turn to pass it on to their kids.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure somebody probably called in. I'm sitting up here running about.
It's been about 10 people called in.
Okay. All right.
All right. Thank you.
Uh-oh. All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hey, this is SP. Honey?
Hi, I'm so sorry.
Go ahead. What's going on?
Good evening.
Good evening.
So, how is everything? Thank you so much for taking my call. I appreciate it.
Thank you for calling in.
Watching. Yeah, I love your channel. It's so nice and peaceful. I'm really following and so interested in this story with these two little babies. Ever since I saw the newscast, one of my regular YouTubers I was watching, and she did a story on it, and it caught my attention as soon as I saw the adoptive parents there, and how the father had his hands underneath his underarms. I was just like, oh man, not again.
Isn't that strange?
Yeah, you know what my thing is with this is, you know, the way that the world is and how systematically things are when it comes to different families, black families, and things like that. I'm just praying and hoping. I'm sitting back every single time I see a video, and I'm just hoping that whoever's responsible for this is brought to justice ASAP, as fast as, you know, that Watkins fella was brought to justice. You know, it was very telling. So I'm just hoping that maybe the community somehow, some way, if we just keep talking about it, hopefully, you know, someone from the police stations and detectives and things like that can get wind of it.
Yeah.
And just really push for justice for these babies, because this is ridiculous. When individuals from the foster care system and situations they call in, it really, really touches my heart, because only these individuals know what type of life comes along with that territory, and it just makes my heart go out to those little boys, because they could have been suffering for goodness knows how long, and nobody, you know, could have known.
Yeah. And, you know, now thinking about it, you know, just thinking about it, you know, the mom is trying to get enough money so that they can sue them. And I know it's going to be so hard for her to sue them because, you know, when they gave her time and chance to get her babies and stuff, and see, they're not her kids anymore. So how can you sue? They're not your kids anymore. You lost them to the state, and then so the lady. I went back over her interview when she was talking about the system and how they pray that the kids be in good hands, but they don't know everything and they just trying to find the kids someplace to sleep, because sometimes they just got to find the kids someplace to sleep because they don't want the kids like a children home, you know, which is really bad.
Yep, and I saw someone talking about the mom wanting to have a GoFundMe. I think she had gotten about 15,000, and she wanted to try and still. The person that was talking about it was giving an opposing opinion as to, you know, actually he had gone ahead and flagged her GoFundMe account.
Oh, really?
Because yeah, it was ridiculous. He felt like you know, that she didn't really care about the kids to begin with, and that what would she be suing? That was his argument. What would she be suing them for? You know, there are no bodies, so you can't. My thing was it could have been suing for what is that, emotional distress?
Yeah.
I mean, after all, those are her biological birth babies. You know what I mean?
And she might can win too, because they were saying she got her life together, but it was that she had a red card for marijuana. So, you know, that might be in the courts. You know what I'm saying? She might can win. If you had a red card so that you can smoke marijuana for whatever reason, a doctor gave it to you, then how can a judge tell you no?
Yeah.
Because health comes before, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you have to be right with yourself, and your health has to be good. Your mind has to be right if you want to take care, because you have to take care of yourself if you have to take care of some babies as well.
Yeah. So I think she do have a chance to win, because when a doctor gives you something, it's almost like you can't even dispute. You can't even dispute it. A doctor gave it to you. It wasn't like you. Right. You can't. It doesn't matter if you go on the street and get it, but if a doctor gave you a prescribed medicine and it's marijuana, then what? The judge wants you not to smoke because you got kids? Well, doctors say I can. Who do you listen to? And she listened to the doctor and lost the kid. I don't know if that's the real reason why she lost him, but that's what's going around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I was thinking, because, there's like, the videos and whatnot. I wanted to mention this too because I did mention it in the chat, but I guess one of the moderator 777 me all over the place. So I really don't know, but I just wanted to mention it.
What, she took it out?
So that I don't know, just being a little aggressive and like, what are you talking about, ma'am? I was throwing out an idea. I'm gonna let you know, because we were talking about the house and whatnot, and not the new house, but where they came from, right?
Uh-huh.
So my idea was like something must have happened. Well, this is what I was thinking. I'm not saying that it's for sure, but this is my idea that maybe something happened to the kids before they had moved over to the new home.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened over in Bakersfield, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm nosy. I can't help it, especially when it comes to something like this. I just wanted to see. So I went to Zillow and whatnot and put in their old address. Because I wanted to know, like, can I get I wanted to see the layout of the home. Because at first I'm like, when the adoptive father was talking about how he was getting wood and whatnot, I'm like, why is he mentioning wood? I hope that the police go into the house and they do a forensic on the fireplace, and when you burn up and you have ashes and stuff, it just makes it that hard for anyone to tell if there was, to get remains of a dead body and stuff like that.
Right, but it can't get as hot to take out the bone.
Huh?
It won't get as hot to take out the bone like
right.
You could still.
Not only that, like the exhaust from it, I'm sure it would have shown in the air if there's a chimney, right?
Right.
And a funny smell.
Oh, you talking about like the particles going up in the chimney and stuff?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I just I eradicated that theory, and I was like, let me check out this old place. And I was thinking, I'm wondering like what's going on with the old place. But I had mentioned that an investor had bought their old home.
Right.
That's all. An investor bought their old home on Potomac Avenue in Bakersfield. And I know that that's the house indeed that I was talking about because I see the dad's white van inside of the old home on Zillow as well. To clarify, whomever had a question about the statement that I made earlier about that. So that was it. But again, like I was saying, I really hope that whoever's responsible is brought to justice ASAP. I don't want this to go, everybody to be lackadaisy and take their time with it just because of the background of the family.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's it.
All righty. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. And I hope everybody continues to enjoy the live and enjoy the rest of the evening.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So someone's telling me somebody is a retired police officer. This is going to be the last call, you guys. This is last call. I got to make these phone calls. Hey, this is SP.
Last call. Hi, SP.
Hey.
Hi. My name is Tina. And I've been watching you ever since King Hill, and I love you so much. I've just been so afraid to call in. But I'm so glad that you found your dog, and that brought memories back when I lost my dog at the grocery store. I opened the door to put the bags in, and then got on the freeway, and I'm so used to him like jumping on my neck when I get on the freeway, and he didn't jump on my neck, and I was like, "Where's my dog at?" And I looked in the back, and he was nowhere found. So I think get off the freeway, get back on another freeway, go back to the store. I'm screaming and hollering. The manager came out. It's raining. Manager came out, helped me look. This bag man came out. He helped me look, and I was crying. I left my car open, the door open, everything. I'm way on the other side of the world. looking for my dog. The sergeant and his wife was in the car. They came by me and asked what was wrong. I was crying. I was telling them I lost my dog. And he called somebody and he put alert about the dog is missing. And oh my God, it was so terrible. And it started getting dark. And I couldn't see, but I just kept on screaming his name out, just screaming his name out. I was like, Mario Lovely, come, I love you, come right to me. And oh my God, SP, oh my God, he comes tripling down the street with his ears up high. And I was like, oh, my heart just dropped.
Oh.
I was just done. I was just totally done.
Yes.
So, just to say that I'm so happy you found your dog, but just to say if anybody, anything come up missing that you love so much, you will just like, search.
Yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if it's light outside, if it's raining, if it's dark, if it's snowing, you will search. You will scream and make people, like find out what's going on, and then they would join in. This man, I literally stopped begging because, they do beggars and, they make a little money on the side. You give them a tip and everything. He literally stopped begging and he was pumping me. I mean, my feet, my pants and everything was muddy and dirty after all of that. But I went the next following week and gave him a gift certificate, $100 gift certificate.
Oh.
Because I was like, and it's been 10 years, but it's still fresh in my head. And I don't let my dog, get out of my sight. If I open the door, I make sure my dog is there before I close the door.
Right. Exactly.
So, when I seen the video, I was like, oh my goodness, there's no way, there's no way that there's love there because I did not see that lady come out of the house, period.
She did not come out the house. Yeah.
Yeah, until the police, I was like, there is no love there at all, period, point blank.
Right. Now, and I can understand, a man not coming out the house because, but women are, and I'm not trying to be, I don't even want to get in that conversation. I'm not trying to put down men like they don't have feelings. They do. But I can only understand what a woman feels like because I'm a woman. So I can't understand why this woman did not go outside looking for, I don't care if you told me to stay in the house. I'm still coming outside.
Exactly.
I don't understand it.
Exactly. Everybody in that neighborhood would have knew it. They were all been out helping because I would have been screaming so hard.
Exactly.
So.
Exactly.
It's so a pleasure to talk to you. I love you so much.
Oh, I love you too. Thank you for calling in.
Yes. And I just want you to know that I'm Savara 666.
Okay. You pronounce it Savaris?
Yes, Savara.
Savara. Okay, Savara. I'll be like Sarah.
Okay.
Savara. Okay. 666. Why you put a 666 on there?
Because that was my number. When I used to work at Emporium Capwells, they give you a number to get into the. I was cashier, and before you can get onto into the machine, you had to put a number in. That was my number that they gave me.
Oh my. Okay. Because every time when I see your name, I'll be like, okay.
Yeah, that was my first job ever. So I really don't know what a lot of people talk about the 666, right? But I know that I'm a good person,
Yeah.
And I know I love other and things and people,
Right.
And I know I'm a good person, so I just really don't think of it that way like others do,
Exactly.
And Savara is my sister, my oldest sister that passed away, and I don't know. Those are two things. My older sister passed away that I love very much, and my first job, and
Okay.
And that was the number they gave me. So
You say
yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah, Savara.
Savara.
Yeah.
Savara. Okay, Savara. Okay, got it.
Okay. You take care.
All right, you too.
And be safe out there in that world.
Okay.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, I will look. She says, please look at the video. Nancy Grace is also a part of this. I say, her talking about the boys on her channel. So I guess Nancy Grace, all the information that's been put on Facebook and YouTube, this is what makes things go viral. This is what makes people get interested. People think it's the news. The news will say one thing and they'll move on. But it's people that's interested in it. And this is why we have YouTube channels and this is why we have Facebook channels. So when people be like, you're not, no, we're making awareness of what's going on and we want them to stay on this case. And the only way they're going to stay on the case if everybody stay connected and continue to talk about these two boys. And that's what we're going to do. And we're gonna talk about them as long as we can, so that they'll know you just don't push these two underneath the rug. Get some kind of justice. They did in the Lori Valor case. They were watching that for a whole year. See what I'm saying? Because people was interested in it. It's anyway, you guys. I want to say one thing because Mr. Rooster. Hold on. Hey, this is SP. Hello. Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay. This is Richard. Are you still online?
Yeah, I am.
All right. I missed you a little bit. I had to go out now, take care of my mail and stuff.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, what was going on today? What's the new news? What's the good news?
Well, the news is that one of our family members, well, when I say family members, it's a Kojic family member and a Warriors for Children family member is close with real close to the West family.
Oh, what you telling that lady?
Huh?
What you talking about, Giselle and the lady?
No, I'm talking about the West.
West, right?
I'm talking about the West family, their family. Like she stays really close to them.
Are they giving up any information?
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah. Well, just what they know. They gave what they know. So some of the things that people know or they been thinking, they're gonna have to think different because when she gave me the information, I don't want people to keep going on the wrong information of their thought. It's like, no. Let me share with you what she said to me about the West family and what's been going on and who's been there and and who's not been there and things and everything, because she's right there. When I say right there, she's right there. So I have to check. I've got it on recording, but I'm gonna have to take out some things because we're talking about some other stuff and other things that's private, and I don't want to give out who she is because I don't want her to get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I can dig it. I can dig it.
But yeah,
she's in California, right?
Yeah, she's right there.
Wow.
When I say right there, it's almost like they sisters.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Cal City or Bakersfield?
Bakersfield.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My thought process is this. I think that everything that people are looking for in Cal City is for nothing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I don't think the kids got to Cal City at all.
No.
You know,
and you know what? It could be You know what? You know why I really wanted to reach out to AV Watchman. Isn't he Spanish descent?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay, because I think that's like if you don't speak Spanish, then there's a breakdown in communication, and I think that it's good to have him on there because I think that's what where it's going to be headed at.
Okay.
That's where it don't have. It's not probably going to.
Really, in your gut, you don't feel like these kids are dead, do you?
Well, I believe that the West family didn't do it, but her side of the family, hey,
I mean, there's a lot of things that people do with children.
Yeah.
And, things like that. And I think that, this is just how I feel. I think that someone wanted to make some money.
Right.
Or somebody wanted to make some money.
Yeah.
By selling children. They buy children all the time.
Right.
And either that or someone owed somebody some money.
Yeah.
And a Spanish descent woman in the house. And if you think about it, black people are not really out there murdering their children. They're just not sick individuals.
Right.
This guy that strike me as a sick individual, and I don't care who his brother deals with NAACP, that whole shit. Not to me. Doesn't matter who his brother is. You know what I mean? That's just like you're a young boy, but your big brother beats up everybody in the neighborhood and you live off your mother's name. It's legacy. You know what I mean? To me, it's like,
right.
He doesn't strike me as a person that murdered his kids, but he does strike me as a kind of person that can be pushed to do something.
Right.
He can be pushed. You know what I mean? Just
yeah.
About him. You know what I mean? I don't know who the woman is. I did hear you say that he's not the one controlling it. She is.
Did you go back and look at that video where he's talking and then she puts her hand by her nose and then he goes no, and I'm like,
saying something.
Yeah, she's telling him to stop talking, and then he goes into a whole different conversation. It was just like ABCD 1 2 3 4 5, like that, and I'm like, whoa, she's control. She's the mastermind behind what's going on.
I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Now she might be telling him, "Oh, you the man, and I love you, and give it to me, daddy," whatever. But she's the one that's pushing those buttons and telling him to shut up.
Control the whole thing.
Yeah.
She might control the whole thing.
That's what I see.
Those kids never came to Cal City.
And if you look at him, he looks down like he's embarrassed or saddened from what's done happened. So whatever it is, it could be even the baby's dead, but he's saddened from it. And she's like all cocky and everything. Look, you have to really look at it 50 million times to see that, but I see it very clear.
They keep on going around circles with me. It got to the point now, I'm mad now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he won't talk.
Yeah.
Because it's two children. It's not like he's snitching on his buddy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. He's hiding something.
Right.
He's hiding something. And he may have to hide something to protect something from somebody else. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't understand, what it is to be in this kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? When you got somebody who will actually murk your whole family behind talking. You know what I mean? It's like, he may be hiding behind something else. I don't know what it was any use to them to even do anything to these children at all. Why take on two children that you can't provide for? And if the state is paying for it, then what the heck you talking about? You know what I mean? And that property out there in California City, that's a big piece right there.
Right.
You know what I mean? My piece that I had the last time I was there was about that same size. It's about that same size, and believe me, no one saw me coming and going, didn't see me riding into my driveway. You didn't know where I was on that property.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I never be next door neighbors. You know, you can. I mean, AV is out in Bakersfield looking for the last video I saw. He's looking for a red container, ice chest. You know what I mean? That, he said that someone said that one of the children were in this ice chest. You know what I mean? And I sat on there and I watched this video. And I'm like, you know something? I said, everybody's drawing straws right here.
Right.
I said, they need to drag this dude into jail, drag him into jail, and make him go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, drag him into jail, make him go. I mean, come on. Somebody needs to putting something in his head that's going to scare him. You know what I mean? And make him talk. Make him talk. Because without him talking, and without the other girl talking,
they have nothing.
They have nothing. They're going to keep on going back and forth, looking here, looking there, looking here. You know what? If those kids never hit California City, they have a 3-month head start.
Yep.
Before they were even looking. They may not even be in the United States. You know, you don't know.
But you know,
I don't know.
But you know, I don't believe that they're going to get away with it, though.
Oh no! Well, surely they're not going to get away with it.
No.
You know why? Because the ransom, the ransom that's being portrayed here is up to $80,000.
Yeah.
It goes up any higher. You know what I mean? They may be the person that may be pulling on the strings may be waiting for it to go higher.
Yeah.
Higher, and all of a sudden it's going to be a cracking case.
Right.
And then the investigation is going to have to start from there.
Right. And I was thinking about, trying to put that out there to people and say, hey, maybe we need to reach out to some of these celebrities and say, hey, can you put a little up on?
I'm looking on your page right now. It said it just went up to 100,000.
100,000.
Yeah, that the ransom, the reward is 100,000 now.
Okay.
Somebody just said that her name is Jennifer Cooley.
Okay.
Yeah, she just said that.
100,000.
So,
yeah. And I was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, man. If any brothers got anything to do with it, somebody getting snitched on.
Yeah.
Somebody getting snitched on.
You say some mothers.
I said the brothers.
Oh, okay. You said brothers.
People.
Yeah.
Keep on going higher. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just gonna be just like that.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. You know.
And
as
then
far as,
one good lead, that's all you need, and everything crumbles.
Man, one good leak.
Yeah.
That's all you
need.
Is one good leak. And it's gonna be done. You know what I mean? But if that nigga had anything to do with killing these babies, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Someone gonna hunt him down. He'll never live it out. Never live it out.
I think their family put that money up, and I tell you, it's different from the other money because they're asking for the return of the babies. They're not saying for any leads or tips or
they're just asking straight for return.
Straight return for the babies, knowing that there's probably not going to be no return.
That's a good assumption too, because you read into that.
Yeah.
You read into that. You know, yeah. Some of these babies not dead.
Right.
These babies are alive, and they don't know nothing from nothing. They're 42 years old.
Right.
They don't know. As you that age, you just do what you don't. You just do what you don't, no matter who's feeding you cereal. You know, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think somebody's hiding them. But wouldn't that be a trip?
Right.
If they being hidden in Cal City?
Yeah. Yeah, it would be, but
I thought about that too.
I believe them kids is out of the States. Because, okay, that family putting up 30,000 for the return of the kids. They're thinking these kids ain't not coming back over, and it's hard to get the kids out of. It's easy to leave the United States, but it's hard to come into the United States. So we don't have no jurisdiction to go over there to you know, here, Mexico or whatever, you know, and it's hard to get stuff like that.
You ever thought about coming to California and going to Cal City?
Actually, we got one of our mods over there right now.
In Cal City?
Yep. Well, I don't know if they're in Cal City, but they're in California right now.
California.
And I don't know if they're doing any work or looking, but
I mean, people are really, really, really looking.
Yeah.
I mean, this is it's actually, I mean, a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Because Cal City doesn't really go this far for anybody.
Yeah.
You know, my sister's good friend, his husband, was killed on California City Boulevard. He was killed. He was ran over in a mobility cart. Put back in the mobility cart, bloody, sandy, dirty, everything. Cal City said that he died of natural causes.
Wow. You know what?
Yeah.
You know, you said that story, and then AV's daughter was in an accident, and then and was stabbed, and they were like, you know, they were saying it was the car accident or something of that, but the medical examiner said that she was stabbed. But and it's a lot of stuff goes on there. It's weird. I haven't heard these many stories about how somebody passed away. And it acts like down there in Bakersfield, and I'm just saying Bakersfield because someone sent me something, and I might share it with everybody if I download it tonight, because they thought it was the West family's vehicle and everything in this situation. But these people slammed into the vehicle, they were in a BMW, and the woman flipped over the car and everything, and it shows the whole thing, and they get out and just walk away like it ain't nothing. I'm like, the car is I mean, and there's cameras looking at this.
Yeah.
This was just last month, and these people are still not even arrested.
Ivory.
Anyway.
Come here, girl. Come on.
But I gotta make these phone calls tonight, or we won't have no live tomorrow. We are gonna have a live tomorrow at 5. We usually don't have one on Thursday, but we're gonna have it at 5 o'clock, and I'm gonna release the audio.
Okay. Oh, the family member.
Yeah.
Great. And what time are you gonna do that?
At 5.
5 o'clock.
Yep. And I'm gonna try to reach out to another one tonight.
I'll put on surprise. I was on time today.
Well, I think everybody needs to get all the fact information, so that they.
It's too much. It's too much speculation.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody's going this way, that way, this way, that way, this way. Let's focus on that one thing. Focus on that one thing and then move forward. AV is on ground zero. He's at Cal City. He's on it. He's there. But guess what?
Yeah.
Those kids never went to Cal City.
Yeah. I don't
They never went to Cal City. But where did they go when they left Bakersfield?
No. Yeah. And that's what I'm trying to share is anything that's factual. Like, when was the last time these kids been seen? Because that's going to surprise you what I share tomorrow. Now, I mean, it ain't going to surprise you because we've already heard from one neighbor say, hey, these kids ain't being seen. Guess what? It's going to surprise you. And Rooster said something in the comment section, and I wanted to keep saying it because I wrote it down. Mr. Rooster said, doesn't it seem odd that nobody seems to be as concerned as they should be? And he is he or she, I don't know. It says Mr. Rooster, but actually, absolutely right. That's weird. Nobody's acting like how they normally would act when 2 babies done came up missing.
Yeah.
They're acting like, huh?
How are the family members acting?
I'm going to share that with you tomorrow, too.
Is it skeptical? Come on, just give me just a little.
Okay. I tell you, Mr. Rooster said it. Nobody seems to be acting concerned.
Wow.
Just like the young lady. She didn't even come outside to look.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because she wasn't looking for nothing.
And the family ain't acting like they concerned about it either.
They put something into place and they had to fix it before anybody started asking where are these kids.
Right.
Wow. Yeah, somebody knows something.
I tell you, you know how you get people to talk. You take someone that they really love, maybe an innocent, and I hate to say stuff like that, but it's true. You know, you had to take the kids, and you got to take mama, you got to take grandma. You know, you got to go put them in jail, and then everybody, then they'll say something.
Don't be thinking on those levels. I'll be thinking. I'm telling you, because that's just how I act.
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you out there in them streets.
Yes.
When you out there in the streets, you know how to hurt somebody, really hurt people. You hurt them where it hurts the most. And the most evilest thing you can do is hurt a child.
That's right.
That's the most evilest thing. And I'm being honest with you because I know that's the most evilest thing you can do is hurt a child.
Yeah.
If you really want to hurt somebody, hurt the child. And this is why these two kids is out.
So you think that the chick
Mm-hmm.
was upset
Mm-hmm.
about
She's got everything to do with this.
You know, because she has two of her own.
Well, yeah, and look at her face. She's just rocking back and forth. It's like people thinking like nervous. Now she ready to rumble and stuff, and that's why we didn't come out here because of the biological family and all this other stuff. And then and when he says something, when she says something, he's like, yeah, that's right. She say something else. Yeah, that's right. She say no. He said no. She's controlling everything. That she trying to act like she's so you did my man and he got and no, she's whoa. I'm telling you. Well, I better get off of here. What time is it in California right now?
Right now it is approximately 5:08.
Oh, you guys are 2 hours.
Yeah.
Before.
Because you're central, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're central. Yeah, it's West Coast time.
Okay, because yeah.
And I wanted to say something. Like your boardroom.
Yeah.
Your boardroom is what 10 place, 20 place setting.
This boardroom is a backdrop.
It's a backdrop.
Yes. And we built this in this chat room. We were building the whole channel in the chat room and stuff. So
you know what? You got me.
Really?
You got me. Yeah, you did. This don't look like no backdrop. I thought you were sitting in the boardroom in your house and just
I wish I was. That's why we were laughing at the young. She was like, "You're doing this." I'm like, "What is she talking about?"
I heard you talking about the socks. I had to say, you just being modest. I said, stop it. Because I'm looking at your boardroom and I'm like, ain't nobody just getting no socks. Nah, but that's bomb. Your backdrop is, oh, wow, that's nice.
Yeah, we've got a whole bunch of them.
That's really nice. Really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so you might as well build it. You might as well build another wing to the house and go ahead and put you a boardroom in it just like that.
Oh yeah, we got an Oval Office too. We go in there sometimes too.
No kidding. No
yeah.
Kidding. Oh my God.
Well, let me turn it into the Oval Office for you real quick. Where is it at?
Okay,
let me see. I can do it while we're on here. Turn it into the Oval Office. Let me see. In settings. Are people
listening to me?
Yeah. Yeah, because that's why we were.
Okay.
We'd be like, there we go. Now do you see it? We call this the Oval Office.
No, actually Actually, no, it's actually frozen. Hold up. Turn on the screen.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, we were doing these just so we can have a good.
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah.
You're talking about with the gold thing in the top.
With the gold chandelier up there. Yeah.
That's not a room.
No.
Oh,
it's a backdrop.
I like that. You know the scheme of this black and I see the white window pane and the black and the white. I was actually gonna steal your scheme.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I do have a nice dining room, with a 10-place dining room set in it right now.
Well, I wish mine was 10.
Yeah. Okay. That looks nice. That looks really nice. This color. Yeah, I'm gonna steal that. I'm sorry, I got to steal your background.
Okay.
I have to steal that. Put something here. But anyway, it was great talking with you, and you said you'll be back Thursday at 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock Central Time.
I'm checking that 3 o'clock my time. I'll have nothing else better to do than sit here and look at this kind of stuff.
Oh, I'll put up a little notification. The notification is already 90% done. I got to get that done tonight. I'm gonna drop that tonight, so you guys check it out. It'll be a little hint in there, so you guys will know what's going on.
Oh, that'll work. That'll work.
All right.
All right. Well, listen. You have a great night, everybody. Good night.
All right. Good night.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Z Davis. Z Davis, like, this person been calling. This person wants, I don't know. This is SP.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi. I'm calling because I'm so confused right now. I was just watching the news. See, I live in Puerto Rico, so I'm not in, the States, so I don't have no local channels, and I gotta watch through the Facebook and channel, YouTube and stuff like that. So I was listening. Did I see the news already?
Pardon me?
Did you see the news already?
No. What's going on?
Well, there was in the news. There was interviewing one of the cops, that's in the leading investigation. So what's his name? It's in 23ABC, and he's interviewing him, and he's asking him about the lead to the video. First of all, he asked him about the video, the neighbor's video, where it shows, that the parents is lying, like they didn't do the search. And the cop is telling him that he don't have no videos, that he hasn't seen that video yet. How is that possible?
Now, when did this come out?
Huh?
When did this news come out?
I just saw it. That's why I'm blowing up your phone. Because I'm like, so they asked him about that other place that they saw the two kids. That the lady said she saw them in the supermarket everything, and he told them, no, we don't know about that. Like he don't know nothing. So he's like asking him.
Oh, are you on the YouTube, or is it real news?
It's real news. It's real
I know,
news,
but
I saw it on Facebook.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I don't live in the
okay.
I'm in Puerto Rico, so I don't get those channels.
So that's old news to us. Because
it's 2-3 hours ago.
They posted it 2 or 3 hours ago. That's like 5-7 days ago. Because sometimes people post things, like if I post something right now, it'll say today, but that was last week's news. So you're talking.
They was looking at some abandoned house today. That's some news that was 23 minutes ago. Well, in my phone.
Okay, yeah. Philly Girl says there is breaking news. Philly Girl, is there some breaking news? My phone would have been blowing up.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, but I never heard from news before, and I'm on this every day. And 5 days ago, I would have saw that news.
Thank you, Evelyn.
That news is from today, and he said he never saw a video of the front neighbor, the 180 bid that went over there. He never saw that video. They don't have that video.
Pretty K says, I saw something just now saying they were allegedly seen. Midnight says, I think the boys never made it in the new home. Philly Girl says, but not sure if it's true. Yes, there was a sighting on December the 23rd.
So Pretty is saying, like, if you know something, you call and you let us know, but don't like, they basically searching. They're still searching. Like the guy asked them, "Is this going to be a closed case? Cold case?" And he's like, "No, we're still investigating." But then when he asked about that video, I'm like, to me, if you have a video, it's like we saw the video, and you have not seen that video. Why don't you get that video? Why don't you sit and take the parents and put them in an interrogation room and ask them, okay, what were you doing at this time?
Right.
Where were the kids at? What you doing right now? Show him the video, break them down, make them talk. Like, come on,
right.
It's just me or it's dumb. Like, come on, you got a video, you ask them, you interrogate them about the video, but they haven't even done that.
Right. You're right. But the video that we have, or the video that we see, they have the actual hard copy. They have the original. We're looking at
he don't have it.
Huh?
He said he's the leading investigator. I mean,
well,
there's 5 other agencies in the case, but they have that video. But the leading investigators don't have it, which is the police. It's the ones that are doing the investigating. They don't have it. FBI probably got it. All the other entities have it, but he said he has not seen it.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen that video. Those were his words. I don't
right.
know what you're talking about.
Maybe he haven't. Maybe FBI haven't shared it with him. But somebody.
Why not? Why not share it if he's the leading investigator?
I don't know.
If I'm the leading investigator, I need all the leads. I need the videos. I need what the hell. I need to know what I'm investigating. No.
Right, but when the FBI steps in, FBI is leading. He could be the leading investigator, but FBI don't have to share with him. He has to share everything what he has with FBI is more higher rank than even the chief of police.
Well, so then they're not gonna get the job done because you gotta work together. If they're working separated, what's going on?
Right. You're right.
It don't make no sense.
Right.
It makes no sense to me. Anyway, that's what I wanted to call about because I was kind of lost and I went out and I saw the news. I knew there was and the news is from today. It gotta be from today because I'm on this every day. And I tagged it on here on your in your live so you can see it maybe, And nothing, I was saying.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you called in because you got people in the chat trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, you go right on the Facebook and get an interview. It says latest interview. It says the latest interview.
Right.
So, it's in ABC 23. Whatever, I don't know. This guy anyway, if you need somebody with the translation, I'm Puerto Rican, so I know Spanish.
Okay.
Okay, I'll let you go because I
Well, what was your name? So I'm gonna put your name here because maybe huh? Anna Lopez.
Robles,
ROBOS. Robes. Okay. LES. Okay. Robles. Okay, got it. I'm gonna put it in there because I think we are gonna need an interpreter because That's the route we're going now.
I mean, you can look up her information and if I can get in contact with some of her family, but I haven't gotten anything.
Okay.
I don't know if her name is Vasquez or Vasquez. I don't know if she spells her name really.
What's her name?
Yeah, not her marriage name, but her other name. With her other name, I probably get in contact with family.
Oh, okay.
Jacqueline Vasquez. I think her name is Vasquez.
Yeah.
Anyway, have a good night. I'll keep watching.
All righty. All righty. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Okay. You guys, I'm gonna go ahead and try to reach out to these two other people, and some information just came in. So we're gonna share some of this stuff tomorrow where I have some time. Let me go ahead and reach out to them. We do have a family member. Her name is TeNika Shenette. You guys go follow her. Subscribe to her channel. She needs 120 people so she can get out and start running. Okay. She needs to hit her 1,000, you guys. She needs to hit her 1,000. We've got 400 people in here at one time. 100 people can go. Somebody, one of the mods, please put a link up in the chat. It's going to be in the description down below, but somebody please put her link in the chat. We need to get this sister up and running so she can do what she needs to do. I'm pretty sure she already got her hours. So she guys, because she already helping. You guys, please, 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 please. Somebody put TeNika Shenette, the plus size doll, link in the chat. Let me play her thing so you guys can see her real quick. And then I'm going to get off of here. Where's she at? Here she is.
TeNika Shenette, the plus size doll. Do you like to shop online but hesitate because of the uncertainty about sizing and the quality of some items? Have you came across an outfit that you love to rock, but girl, you want to know more about the company and how their items run first? I get it. Check out TeNika Shenette, the plus size doll on YouTube for the latest updates in plus size fashion and styles. She does the reviews that you can use. Timing is of the essence, but she will reach out to any company if she's not already signed with them. And get that item or a similar item to try it on first and provide that honest review on sizing, quality, and shipping. She does it all and often can get a discount code exclusively for her subscribers. So subscribe now and shop with confidence knowing if you would size up, size down, or true to size. She also reviews wigs, bundles, hair products. Like I said, she does it all. Measurements are in the description as well as the contact information for business inquiries or collabs. So subscribe today to be a part of the dollhouse where everything is big, bold, and beautiful. The link is in the description box down below.